funnily enough, with your own fucking vocal technique. These women are fantastic performers.
That's ancient history. Been there, done that. Who'd you think?
Oh, their harmonies are so good. Kia ora and welcome. My name is KATSEYE and I'm your vocal coach for today because we are going to be taking a look at KATSEYE with their cover of I Won't Say I'm in Love. KATSEYE is an incredible band. I think you watch a performance of theirs and you just feel really inadequate that you can't sing and dance, and I'm sure they can even play instruments. But what we're going to be looking at is what are they up to with their vocal technique? How are they creating those sounds and how can you create them? Because we also have these women with incredibly different vocal timbres, and how do they blend their voices together with a song like this? Let's take a look at what they're up to with their vocal technique. And if you love to find out what your favorite artists are doing with their singing voices, hit that subscribe button and we'll hang out more often because I love talking about vocal technique.
Please put your hands together for KATSEYE. Ancient history, been there, done that. Who'd you think you're kidding?
Okay, I don't know if is that a track or is that is that some sort of echo within the thing? But anyway, whatever. I just don't like the idea of singing over tracks. It's hard to sing over a track. Let's watch that again.
If there's a price for earned judgment, I guess I've already won.
So if there's a price for judgment, I'm not making fun of her, but we've got a high larynx position. We've also just got a little bit of tightening going on to the back of the throat. Now what's going on there is the vocal folds are just open a little bit. They're quite thin, and that's creating a very, very quiet sound and quite a soft sound in that moment. And that's why they turned her microphone up as she was singing, because you'd expect at Disney, though, that in the sound check they would have checked these things. Oh, go backwards, Zoe, not forwards.
I've already won. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history. Been there, done that. Who'd you think?
Oh, their harmonies are so good. So, no man is worth the aggravation. You hear there's a slightly darker timbre coming into her voice there now. Again, this is the beauty of getting groups together. Their timbres need to match, and that's part of how they were chosen, how they were put together as well. We have obviously this beautiful blonde singer. She's got a brighter timbre, and now and I'm so sorry, I don't know their names. The second singer now has a slightly darker timbre, and so this is going to help with the mixing of their voices.
No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history. Been there, done that.
So we've got, no man is worth the aggravation. We've got thinner vocal folds still, but it's just, again, the larynx size plays a big role in the timbre. That because maybe she hasn't raised her larynx quite as much, that's also bringing in those slightly darker frequencies in the tone. When we raise the larynx, we're actually boosting the higher frequencies, and that's what kind of sometimes makes the sound not sound so full or resonant.
That's ancient history. Been there, done that. Who'd you think you're kidding? Easier than heaven till you try to keep it hidden. Honey, we can see how you know. We know how you feel, who you think you know. No chance, no way, I won't say it, no. You said, why deny it?
So it's such a shame about auto-tune. You can really hear it coming in here. That's a shame because they're all incredible singers. Oh, go away, auto-tune. So we've got, who would you think I Look, they're incredible singers, but there's obviously some sort of track or a background choir going on there. We can hear that essentially we're not really hearing one voice coming out of the mix. Maybe if you're a massive KATSEYE fan that you can, but this is the beauty of blending. We've got a slightly breathy vocal quality going on, thinner vocal folds, and that sort of takes out some of those frequencies that makes our voice quite individual. And so that's what makes it blend very, very well.
Try
was a bit of a fluke. We're up on the C5 there. No chance, no way. Now, this is what I would call a mixed voice quality. We've got thicker vocal folds further up in the range, but lots of thyroid tilt going. No chance, no way. And that's very much within the sort of Disney style of, I think, what did Hercules come out late 90s, early 2000s? So we've got that no chance, no way. Very much that Disney sound of the time. Lots of thyroid tilt, tiny bit of vibrato coming in at the end of the phrases. I mean, Susan Egan sang the song beautifully as well. So we heard there where she go, no chance, no way. We heard that beautiful singer there. She had a slightly stronger vocal tone, and that's probably what I would call it as be a little bit more appropriate for this song. The others don't really have the appropriate sound for musical theater in this particular style. Okay, it's a little bit too quiet. Musical theater relies on much, much more vocal variation because the microphone's literally just sitting there and you can't ride the microphone well, you can't ride it at all, essentially. You've got to do it all, funnily enough, with your own fucking vocal technique. But we've heard a darker timbre there, or a fuller sound, that's thicker vocal folds. Okay, now we've gone to the next singer who's got a very, very quiet sound, okay? And that's where we're kind of, this is again, it's a little bit odd in the mix. They're amazing singers. I don't really feel like this is the right song for them. This is like a really perfect example of how a bad song choice for a group really doesn't accentuate anything about their voices whatsoever. And this is why choosing the right song for your voice is so important, but also choosing the right key. I feel like this is in the original key because I sang this recently with a student in one-to-one lessons. Yeah, interesting vocal direction. I don't like the song for them at all. So it's my time and grip now, unless you're starting to cry your heart out. We had a fuller vocal fold, like a fuller vocal fold there. We had a thicker vocal fold, chest voice sound, cry your heart out. Look, I'm really well aware that probably all of these singers grew up listening to the soundtrack of Hercules, right? We all did, right? Love a bit of Disney. We had a little bit of twang coming on there. We had that, we could say that the American accent was bringing in the twang, but I'm not really too sure. Cry your, that adding in of the tightening of the area above the larynx helps to bring the vocal folds together to give us a fuller sound. The track's annoying me, so it's very hard for me to concentrate on what all of the singers are doing when it's like, it feels like it's swimming a little bit. It's very hard for my ears to focus on one thing at a time. So we've got the oh no from the singer in the middle of the back. She's got it's a similar sort of vocal vocal quality in that moment. Got really chest voice. She's lifting her chin. She doesn't have to, I'm certain of that. But sometimes lifting the chin can actually like arrest or stop the thyroid from tilting forward, which can be a plus. No test, no way, I won't say it, no, no. And we also hit No Chance, No Way. That's a singer who's definitely been doing a lot of training because we had a pretty good legit sing. I'd like to just hear her sing the whole song on her own, actually. But there's No Chance, No Way. That's lots of thyroid tilt in that moment. And then this singer on the next. Literally, she had like 2 lines. Gavin, no way. I'm not making fun of her in any way, shape, or form. It's just she sounds like a brighter timbre, a slightly higher larynx position to me, and that's what makes the sound so bright. Now, sometimes in having such a high larynx position, that can hinder the tone. A lot of singers come into the studio and like, Zoe, I want my voice to be fuller. I want my voice to be like sound more and raising larynx is not a way to do that, okay? That basically cuts off all of your lower frequencies within the sound, and you want as much spread in the frequencies as possible. And that is exactly why I'm going to be teaching that inside my brand new 3-day Find Your True Voice Masterclass series. It's going to be inside the Vocal Hub, which is my online community for this channel. You can check out the link in the description below to sign up for it. So with 3 days, we're going to be working together to really get you into this mode so that you know how to create these sounds within your own voice, but you're going to be getting coaching from me. So I will see you inside the Masterclass series. So, you know, interesting how, though, yeah, perfect example of how wrong song for the wrong singers. Yeah, I will definitely put that out there. KATSEYE is incredible. They are like literally some of the most, there's lots of talented humans out there, but these women are fantastic performers. And it just, yeah, just goes to show that wrong song just doesn't sound very good. Yeah, we might have a look at some other KATSEYE stuff. It's the track that annoys me. I can't get over the hearing the 2 versions of the same singer. It just fucks up with my ears, yeah? So if you want to learn which songs suit your voice best, though, then that's really something we need to look at on a one-to-one basis. And that's what I coach inside my online singing school, the Vocal Academy. How do you choose the songs that are right for you? How do you choose the songs or make them right for your voice in the right key? How do you even fucking know how to do that? And that's what we teach inside the Vocal Academy, to really get you. If you're choosing the wrong song, I actually had a student in yesterday, and we had she'd chosen a song that was completely inappropriate for the goal at the moment. So we changed the song, and it makes the goal so much easier. It's not about picking a super fucking easy song that is like, Zoe, we're not singing Mary Had a Little Lamb, yeah? But what we're doing is we're choosing a song that makes it easier to achieve the goal of, for example, with this particular singer, for a chest voice sound lower down in the range. And it makes absolutely no sense to choose something, for example, by Billie Eilish, where she is quite falsetto in here, up here. So we chose a different song that suited the goal better. And it meant that she got it like that and walked away and knew exactly how she was going to practice and knew exactly what she could be working on. So that type of support, showing you how we're going to create these sounds, how to practice, how you can actually work on this stuff in the comfort of your own home, that's what I teach you inside the Vocal Academy. So if you are looking for purposeful vocal training that you're actually, and not just me chatting anyway. I've got to get into my next singing lesson actually, because I'm really excited to be working on some belting today with this next singer. So if you actually want vocal technique that's going to work and it's going to be long lasting, and you're going to get the plan, then sign up for the Vocal Academy in the description below. You can check out some more music up here. I haven't looked at KATSEYE before on the channel, I don't think. So I'm going to check out something very similar and put it up here for you to continue learning. Have an awesome rest day. Happy singing. Ka kite anō.